Alright. I mean, here we are. There's not much going on, so... Yeah. Maybe if my face is on, like, people will actually pay attention. I don't know. We're gonna give it like a few minutes or so, see if anyone else joins while I'm sitting on the splash screen, and then we'll go from there, I guess. Something weird happened there? I don't even know. I mean, end of the day, this is just basically what I do as, like, a hobby anyway. Like, you know, just have alcohol and play Roller Coaster Tycoon, so... I mean, there's not much of a difference between this right now and what I usually do when I'm just alone, so... There is that. You can go with something and just see what happens, basically. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Figured this would be a good, like, easy, fun thing to do while I'm, like, not producing those videos, which are, like, surprisingly labor-intensive. So... And again, this is, like, what I do in my spare time, so... Play a lot of this game. It's an amazing game. And I figured there'd be more people making suggestions, because right now I'm just gonna build what I usually build, which is a big-ass arrow looper. Oh, we got two. Oh, we got two. Let's go. Yo, the Batwing is coming. Don't worry. The Batwing is coming. How you doing? Matthias, I'm just gonna mess it up, so I do my best. That's me doing my best. Yeah, I played Planco a lot too. It's like it's a good middle ground between like this and No Limits, because No Limits is like really involved, and Roller Coaster Tycoon like I can do like with my eyes closed. Planco's like a good middle ground, which I love. It's just a pain in the ass building like really realistic coasters on Planco, which I don't enjoy. Like I'm really bad at not making like realistic looking coasters. You know what I mean? Like when I was a kid, I used to just build like stupid shit. Like you know, you take like the Twister coaster and you just like make a launched lift hill and then like make it go up to the sky. See how fast you can get it to go? Like that sort of shit. Not anymore though. Now it's like, oh, I gotta make it look exactly perfect. Like I've done replicas of like a bunch of different, like, let's see, replica of Anaconda. Oh wait, we're sandboxing. So, by the way, I don't know if any of you have Open RCT2. This is Open RCT2. So the whole cheat menu and everything, it's lit. But I'm just gonna do like straight up like we're gonna change the objective selection and make it have fun, and then give myself like $1 million because $100,000. Yeah, you can see I have I have a lot of different arrow designs. Um, I made a vortex one, which is pretty good, except I didn't do the supports, and the colors don't match right, and it looks kind of like the Mets, like the New York Mets baseball team, instead of like the actual vortex colors, which looks terrible. Beat the Magnum XL 200 cup. This is my fave right here. I respect that. Are you in college or not? They like open the park, but there's no ride here to open the park to. So we'll start with something stupid. Oh, okay, high school, cool. Yeah, I'm still in school. I'm 28. I'm still in school. I'm getting my doctorate though. So doing some nerd stuff. I'm just gonna put something down to get people in. So this is just like compact like looping coaster. Then once we get people in and like doing stuff, then we can start building with like suggestions and stuff. Right. It feels like awkwardly. How did I do this? It feels like awkwardly quiet because there's like no one in the park right now. I'm gonna try to. Did I make it so that the entrance doesn't work? I think I made this so that the entrance doesn't fit. Okay, so we're gonna have to go in the ground. Doctorate of Biomedical Engineering. I was a mechanical engineer back in the day. Then I picked up my doctorate of... I'm halfway through my doctorate of biomed engineering. It's hard shit. It's really hard, but it's cool. Yeah, so that's what I do. That's what I do in my day job. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Yeah, I don't know if smart's the right word. Just a nerd. I'm a nerd, you know? But it's the type of person to be making a channel like this. Of course I'm a nerd. This is a really boring pre-built design, but I just wanted to get something open. Now I can start bringing in people. And look, we got a guy. What are we naming? Oh, look at poor Nelly. So tired already. Now, do you know about the $20 umbrella glitch, which is something I abuse literally every single time I play Roller Coaster Tycoon? If you don't know about it, basically, thieves will pay anything for an umbrella if it starts raining. So you can set to the max price of $20, and no matter what, they will pay. And so you just get oodles of free money. It's amazing. Okay, we got a candy apple stall. Got a chicken stall. We got drink stall. Now let's put in a path so that people actually... Yeah, the umbrella glitch is broken. I like feel bad using it. All right, what are we naming Nelly? Nellie's sad and tired and going on the triple loop. We gotta give her some respect. I think she's gonna be the first person on the ride. Here it comes. Here comes all the money that I'm gonna get, which doesn't matter because I turned off the money. But that's besides the point. Oh, Gertrude, that's disgusting. Let's do it. Gertrude is not having any of it. Gertrude's not happy. Alright, so now we got an actual ride happening. So let's get back to this boy. Maybe I can loop it above this thing? Is this gonna be a ride? Am I making this a ride? Maybe I make this a ride. Just make something really stupid. It's gonna be going so fast. Oh, it's a stand-up too. Oh, Lord. Imagine, imagine being on that, just getting yeeted. And make this like a mini Kingda Ka with a weird lift hill. To do that, we gotta turn off. Damn. Okay, I always forget that disable clearance, disable support limits is like not on the regular thing. Is this gonna make it? Oh shit. That's still really fast. Okay. I do have a fetish for old Arrow Mega Loopers, and I don't hide it. There's nothing to hide. I'm going back to Magic Mountain in a month again, which would be the third time I'm there in a year and a half. Even though I live in Philadelphia, I'm not even close to Magic Mountain. But Viper's my favorite coaster. And X2's very close nearby, sir. I think a phone call? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a pause. I think my landlord is calling me for a weird one. Be back in 2 seconds. Sorry. I'll just text him. Okay. Okay, now I'm getting a phone call. Be back. Hey, what's up? Okay, sorry. So, anyways, there's like a house issue going on with the apartment that I have, like the apartment underneath me. So I can give this like hopefully address this in 5 minutes. Like I don't know if people are still gonna be around, but we're gonna take 5. I'll be back hopefully. Sorry, but yeah, I gotta deal with this real quick. Okay. Alright, can you hear me? Sorry about that. Yeah, there's like a water leak in the apartment. Not my apartment. So I'll take that. But anyways, back to where we were at before. Okay. Do an RCCA. Ooh. What would that even involve, though? Does that just involve, like, making a really, really tall? Sorry, just 1 second. Oh, we can do a drop of like 25 degrees. Well, there's only two angles you can do anyway. So there's like 30 and 60. So. Well, sorry, 30, yeah, 30, 60. And then you could do 90 on like ride like this. I don't know. I feel like I could do a big ass loop here. This is good. This is gonna be way too fast. Yeah? That could be way too fast. You make like a euthanasia coaster. This is like the euthanasia coaster, right? We just keep doing. I guarantee you that'll pull like 8 Gs and like kill whoever's on it. Kind of looks pretty though. It's like the Olympic rings. Can I go back the other way, or is it gonna be mad at me? Oh no, it works. I don't think anyone's gonna want to ride this for some inexplicable reason. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. And then you gotta finish it off with. Yeah, Planco's like different though. People will ride weird stuff in Planco. Like Roller Coaster Tycoon, like they're more unforgiving with the oh, this is a fun little glitch. So you know how like the vertical drop coaster with like the holding brake they have? So if you put the holding brake on, no matter what speed the coaster's going, it'll stop immediately. So like watch this. And then it rolls backwards. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll give it a little more space so it doesn't roll backwards. But there we go. Okay. Okay, back to the station with you. Yes, it's one of my favorite stupid. It's not really a glitch because Chris Sawyer never thought, wow, people are going to be doing stupid shit like this years later. So for those of you who are unaware, a block zone is a section of track that only one train may occupy. Oh, we got the LIM launched. Okay, this is a masterpiece. Let's see what we get with the ratings. I'm physically incapable of not making block zones in RCT. It's really obnoxious. Well, like I said, I have like a bit of too much of a realism bent, just because, you know, ew. I'm like a friggin' doctorate level engineer. I'm too much of a nerd. I have to like. All right, let's watch this G-force graph because this is gonna be hilarious. Okay, only -2. I expected. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, it went off the graph. We're off the graph. Oh man. Oh man, and stop. I think you can make a launch wild mouse in OpenRCT too, actually. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. -4. Actually, that is way better than I was expecting. We can make this actually work. And people will ride the euthanasia coaster. -4.48. That's way too high, obviously. But like that's not that bad. RCT's fine with that. It's this. Yeah, it's this. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I gotta slow down before we go up to the. You know what I'll do? I like the holding break too much to not use it. Yeah. There we go. That might work. Is Montezuma... I need more info. Like, what park's it at? Alright, here we go. Let's see, let's see. No, it's still... It's still murderous. It's not that surprising. Oh, at Hopi Hari. Yes, that's the RCCA, right? I could probably if I were more familiar with the layout, I could probably take a crack at it. I've seen it because I've like looked it up before. I have like a fascination with RCCAs. I think a lot of people do because they're just so janky. All right, this is my last attempt on the holding break thing, and if this doesn't work, then I'm giving up and we're just doing the coaster. How rough is it, though? That's the real question. And what does it run? Does it run PTCs? Okay, yeah, that works. Less exciting, but it works. I'm gonna call this the Euthanasia Coaster. We'll make an RCCA style. Which is just gonna be me, like, banking the track in weird directions and making, like, very long, pointless helixes that give no airtime. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh yeah, sorry, I have a very loud keyboard if you aren't aware. If you're curious, it's a Unicomp Ultra Classic, which is like a, I don't know if this is showing up on the... There's a little lag between the YouTube feed and what's actually happening, so... Okay, there we go, yeah. The Unicomp Ultra Classic, which is basically like an IBM Model M, except modern, which means it has like Buckley spring keyboards. Sorry, Buckley spring keys, which means it's extremely loud. It's great though, like it's really hefty. I get used to it. Yeah, it's still giving me... Honestly, people might ride this though. 769, that's like a good excitement rating. So I'm just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Alright, here we go. Boom. We already got a dude in line. Boris. We got Boris. That's how you know that this is a British game. There's a dude named Boris. I mean, the top hat probably... It's pulling 2.5 negative Gs. That's probably some sick ejector airtime, bro. Nah, we gotta keep Boris named Boris. We can name the next dude Claude. Nah, that's a French-ass name. We'll name him Chad. While we're at it, we'll name it Chris Sawyer. Guests are getting lost or stuck. Why? There are like 2 rides. If you name a dude Chris Sawyer, they will take pictures of all the rides in the park, which is fun. Like, see, look, he's got his little camera. He's chilling. He's looking at the little... I don't even know what he's looking at. Yeah, there you go. He's taking the picture of this incompleted hour looper I've just been leaving there for Asia Coaster. I assume you mean Alan Schilke, but we're gonna call him Alan Sulky. RMCs aren't here yet, though, as far as I'm aware. I know I put them into the game, but they're coming up. They're coming up. What was I gonna do? Right. RCCA. Alright, here we go. Okay, it's an RCCA. It's gotta be like a big ass lift hill for no reason, then just totally waste. Yeah, I could search a POV in YouTube. Oh shit, you can go above 200 feet here? Honestly, at this point, I like the idea, but also I'm a little too lazy to build an exact replica, so we can RMC it. It's really easy. And boom, it's an RMC. We're not doing that yet, though. We're not doing that yet. Soon. Okay, if it's at RCCA, so we got to start off with like a really weird, stupid pre-lift section that stays too high up off the ground. Yeah, way too steep. I know. Now, so we gotta do this. Yeah, there we go. That looks perfect. All right, now we start the big ass helix that. You know, there's a shame there's no mountain on this map, so it can make like the ridiculous like Rattler quarry crawl that goes at like 5 miles an hour. And this also we definitely have to add the vertical loop. Wait, you can put boosters on wooden coasters? Why? That makes no sense. Ooh, well, maybe the unbanked. Yeah, okay. No. We'll leave boosters for our next challenge. Now I'm gonna work on this horrendous little helix. And now we'll start the ghost train so we can see how funky it looks. It's gotta be we're gonna run reverse cars on this. That's good, right? You be backwards while you're going through this horrendous. The wooden lift makes a nice, sweet sound. I love it. Okay, we're actually coming down from 200 feet here, so this helix needs to be way higher. Ah, shit. Okay. YouTube gonna get mad at me for cursing, probably. Then again, there are like 4 people on this stream, so I don't know if it's gonna be a concern. I mean, all the wooden all the wooden chain lifts sound the same. They sound good, but they all sound the same. All right, so now we gotta loop it through here. Guess we gotta go loop. 170. Is he even gonna make it up here? I don't know. We'll find out. Look at that. It's kind of hypnotic, actually, the way it like just rocks back and forth. Oh, man. Oh, that's perfect. That's so friggin' slow. Nobody would ever want to ride that. And then... No, that doesn't work. Damn it. Hello, Grit. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Unless you were here before, in which case, I apologize. By the intimate booster hum, do you just mean like the LSM hum? LSM sound good. I won't deny that. They sound good. Okay, is this where the vertical loop is going? This is where the vertical loop is going. You know what's really funny? Is that, like, the vertical loop on Son of Beast is, like, 100 foot tall. King Cobra was the Schwarzkopf shuttle loop. Yo, we'll get to the... Okay, actually, you can't make stalls. Trust me, I tried. When I made that inversion tier list video, I tried so hard to make stall. The only way you can really do a stall is like if you have like a Flying Dutchman or whatever. Then that doesn't really count. What you could do is you can run like... I think you could run corkscrew trains on it. And then have the stall like that. I'm not sure. That's like really the only way you can make a 0G stall. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. All those shuttle loops are going, like, to weird places. There's, like, one opening up in Niagara Falls. Show vehicles from other track types. So if you do this, you can get a 0G stall. But I think it does something weird. Yeah, I wish I rode King Cobra. What the hell was that? Wait, I gotta let that... I gotta continue that thought. That was amazing. Oh man, no. Oh no. That's beautiful. I do want to go to Brazil someday. It's on my bucket list. There's a lot of places I want to go, to be fair. I haven't been out of the country in a while because I'm a poor graduate student. But actually, I was like... I had a friend for a while from Brazil. I wonder how she's doing. I have no clue. Okay, this is... I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm just gonna leave it and go back to the wood coaster, but it's beautiful. Is it a good SLC though? Because that's the important question. No, where did the Carowinds launch? Where did the Carowinds launch loop? Also, is that you, Dylan? Yeah, SLCs are not that bad. Gold Reef City. Oh, is that the one? That the one in South Africa with like that Giovanola invert that inexplicably exists for some reason? Man, making this is like very full of effort, but I do it for the fans. That's good. Why are you named Grit? That makes no sense. Budget Eurofighter. We haven't even gotten into like doing cheats and stuff yet. We're just doing weird shit with the game already as it is. Okay, I think now there's got to be an inexplicably tall helix. So first there's going to be a mid-course, 130 feet in the air. And there's going to be a really, really slow helix. But it's got to have like that weird dip in the middle for no reason. That like levels out again. And then the helix is going to continue. And then it's not going to work because it's not going to fit. I just painted myself into a corner here. Actually, it has more speed. It has more speed than I expected. It's okay. We'll put in trims and bring that way down. Okay, fine. Let's see. How do I do this? Do that. All right, whatever. That's our helix. It's good enough for me. Stripper Patrick. Oh Jesus. What did Patrick do to deserve this? You know, this is going to be a random tangent, but the other day on the internet, on the interwebs, is, you know, the internet is a thing that exists. Japan like had this announcement where they're like talking about like World Water Day or whatever, and like they officially They officially labeled their mascot a Vaporeon. And then, if any of you know, like, the disgusting Vaporeon thing, yeah, the internet just got on that and ruined it pretty quickly. It makes me sad because I love Vaporeon. That's how I feel about, like, most Pokemon that, like, I've always really liked Lucario. I've always really liked Gardevoir. I've always really liked Vaporeon. And then I got old, and I'm not a child anymore, and I go on the internet, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder what people think about my favorite Pokemon, and oh no. Terrible things. Terrible things. Alright, it better be crawling over this hill. Okay, well, when we put the trims in... Also, I'm not making this a block zone, because that would be too sensible. And fun fact, on the original Rattler, it was like that. Like, there was, like, that mid-course, but it, like, didn't work as a block zone. Yo, Marty. Are you from New Zealand? Or does it just say NZ in your channel name? Also, I'm glad the Vaporeon rant really resonated with people. This thing's disgusting. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's fair. Do you follow F1 at all? I know it's a really random tangent. That's the only thing I know about. Not the only thing I know about New Zealand, but one of my favorite like F1 YouTubers is from New Zealand, and I feel really bad for him because that's a brutal fucking life to live as an F1 fan in New Zealand. Like, it's bad in America as it is, but like, hey, welcome Vladimir, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're currently making this. Oh my god, look at it. Look at it go. Come on, buddy, you got this, you got this. He's an F1 guy. Josh Revel. Okay, I think it's gonna go over this hill at like 2 miles an hour, too. Okay, that's a little faster, but we'll take it. Alright, this was laborious to make, so... Oh, we're gonna end in a water splash, though. Not because RCCAs have water splashes, but because water splashes are cool. No, I'll add a break. Yeah, that's fair. You're right. We do need some straight track here, don't we? Alright. Well, that's gone. Well, it's straight track, but straight track in like the sense that it's constantly changing direction and jackhammering you into the ground. Like that. That's perfect. We sneak under the lift hill. Yes, we're trying to make an RCCA. Look, we even got the loop. We even got the tiny little loop. Oh, I forgot to hire anybody. What? How did I end up there? Okay. Alright, mechanic. Got our handyman. We hire an entertainer. Yeah, I know. The loop is so friggin' tiny. It's nothing like Son of Beast. And you know what? I miss the Scream Machine. Let's talk about how bad the recreation of the Scream Machine is, though, in RCT, because it's really bad. Look at this drop. Look at this drop. Oh, you know it. That's the Viper method. 30-foot tall loop, 100 feet. Yeah, it's... The Viper one is, like, even worse, which it really pisses me off because Viper is my baby. Where did I go with it? It's just like, I ran out of free money. Oh, thank you, Marty. You're too kind. No, it's not. But look at the Viper drop. It's like awkward straight track, then kink, kink, The loop is not 100 feet off the ground. It's only like 50 feet off the ground. And then the mid-course is just... What? What is going on here? Like, they tried. I appreciate the fact that they tried, but, like, this shit just doesn't look like the... Okay. This turn, though, is just as bad as the Scream Machine turn was in real life. Like, the turn on the Scream Machine going into the mid-course, like, still haunts my nightmares. That thing murdered me as a kid. And that's why Viper's better, because Viper doesn't have that. Viper just goes straight into the mid-course. I'm wearing the... You see, I'm wearing the Arrow shirt, so wouldn't be too surprised. I've thought about like making Viper again and like making it better. And I tried it, but you get above 10 intensity, which is probably fair. Okay, here we go. Anyways, back to our RCCA, which we're gonna finish off right here. Oh damn, okay, first drink down. First drink down. You were curious, it was a rum and coke. Nothing crazy. But we got the next is some champagne right here. Champagne of beers. And it's spilled everywhere, okay. Here we go, we got it. Alright, what are we calling this RCCA monstrosity? Oh, I'm jealous that you went to Vortex. I never got on Vortex. I never got to Kings Island. I should have. In 2013, I went to Cedar Point. Obviously, it's like very far from where I grew up. But the least. That's actually pretty funny. We could do the least. But yeah, I never made it out to Kings Island that day because I already dragged my family in the 12-hour drive out to Cedar Point from where I grew up on Long Island. And they were not about to go to Kings Island for another 3 extra hours on top of that. Which is a shame, because I would have liked to ride Vortex, obviously. But I went this summer, and it was great, except for the fact that I went the day after they friggin', the bat derailed. The day after the bat derailed. And I was really pissed. Oh, are you really going to be operating Anaconda? Because if that's the case, you're going to see me next year a lot, probably. I might be there on Monday, honestly. I thought about it. When I did my Anaconda thing, yeah, KD's like right on the edge of like I can do it myself as a day park sort of thing. Unfortunately, I'm like kind of running low on money, so geez, wow, this pre-drop looks terrible. But yeah, kind of running out of money, so I'm going out to Magic Mountain in February because I was able to get really cheap plane tickets, but from there I'm probably gonna have to cut back on like trips out, unfortunately. Like I plan to do Darien Lake this summer and like what's the other? Darien Lake, and Marineland, because I really, really want to ride Dragon Mountain, because I'm a sick, disgusting person. But that's basically like all the stuff that's like on my edge of the driving range, and from there, plane tickets are kind of expensive, so yeah. But I'll be at King's Dominion definitely, because King's Dominion's pretty close to me, and I-305 is like one of my faves. I love I-305. I also love Anaconda. And when I did the Anaconda video thing, like I wrote it 5 times in a row, yeah, we all want to ride Dragon Mountain. It's like, it's a terrible park, and I know like they've done some also this ride is hilarious. It's a terrible park. They've done some horrendously unethical things, but Dragon Mountain exists, so I feel like I'm gonna like donate the cost of my ticket to like an animal welfare group, and then ride Dragon Mountain 10 times and call it a day. I got my passports already. Okay, so we're gonna call this the least. Oh, I forgot the trains are backwards. I totally forgot the trains are backwards. $10.99. You think anyone's gonna ride it? Maybe if we keep the panda just like right here. This guy will be the designated panda for our RCCA. We got one dude. Wayne is already really just not ready to ride this ride. He's like, fine, I'll get the credit. At least Panda's having a good time. We can change his costume. What would be the funniest costume? It might be the It might be the panda. Alright, I want to see what it's like backwards, because that's just really funny to me. Why would you pick the front of the backwards train? Like, the back of the backwards train? I don't even know. Oh my god, it block stacks, too. That's really funny. His face is not changing. His face is just, like, one of pure horror and just tiredness. Oh my god. What a terrible ride. Oh, we can knock off a shuttle loop in 5 seconds. What do you think's going through his head right now as he's going 2 miles an hour through this helix? Like, wow, I could be riding a half-completed... I could be riding the Euthanasia coaster right now. Do you think he goes to the Euthanasia coaster next? Because he's just so done with this bullshit. Looks like the train is twerking. You know what'd be funnier? Let's throw on... What's the Dodgems? Yeah. Now for when the trains, like, twerk through this section, they'll have some, like, banging beats to work on. Oh, right. There's also no bathrooms in our park. Do we keep it like that? Or do we make them work for the We make them work for the bathroom. Here's what we do. They're gonna work for the bathroom. I'm also charging for it because I'm a heartless bastard. Sorry, Viper. It's okay. I'll be with you soon, baby. I'll be with you soon. I could leave the Viper station. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll make Viper. We'll leave the Viper station and build something totally different. Oh yeah, right. I'll do the shuttle loop quick. That's easy. I'm really pissed. I should have went to Knott's last year before they closed Montezuma. You could do large half loops now? Okay, cool. I should have went to Knott's last year when Montezuma still existed. But I didn't because I'm an idiot. Alright, that should be good. Powered launch, passing station, let's say 38. They're gonna crash? It's gonna crash? It crashed. Look, all these guys are fine. They're totally fine. No problems. It's just raining outside. Okay. Yeah, I dig the old Schwarzkopf loop support. Like, I grew up riding the Super Duper Looper, and it has that sort of thing. It's like the old Arrow corkscrew supports. Like, yeah, they probably costed way more money and were less efficient. But I'll name it King Cobra. All these people so excited to like watch the building of a Schwarzkopf shuttle loop. Wow. Wow. Salmon pink? Salmon pink. Oh, that's disgusting. Ugh. Absolutely horrendous. Oh, also, we're supposed to be charging for this park. Not that it matters, because I just keep giving myself money. Have any of you been on Montezuma? I got it, Knots. I'm curious to see what the difference is going to be like when they put the LIMs, whatever they do with it compared to the old flywheel launch, because I bet it's going to be worse. Much like Dragster. Dragster's going to be worse. Oh yeah, here's my... I made Carolina Cyclone. I think I did a pretty good job with it, because... I think it's pretty solid. Did you see the front car of the Boomerang at Knott's is like on sale on Facebook Marketplace? It's really funny. And the guy's like, give me an offer. I'm like, if I give him if I say like $5, you in? You in for $5? Yeah, no, seriously. I mean, someone might have bought it by now, but it was there. And it's weird, it's an Aero train with like the Vekoma restraints, which just sounds like the worst of both worlds. You're in. Okay, we're just gonna use the station. So we'll just plop it. Come on. Come on, Daddy Viper. Down for me. Alright. There we go. I should not be as excited to ride Viper in a month as I am, because I rode it 5 times. Yeah, I want to do... there's that dude with the buggy, with like the double loop buggy, and he's like an inspiration to me. And I want to put like a BMW engine in it. Were you on Psyche Underground before or after they did the change? Because now it's just like an LSM launch though, right? And it's just lame, isn't it? High Life is very meh. Alright, what type of coaster is this going to be? Because we can make it any. Oh, okay. I mean, it seems... Oh, did you ride Express Platform 13 then? Or is that the other Wallaby? Alright, what's this going to be? We have... Okay, I have like a disgusting fascination with Express Platform 13 because I rode Rock and Roller Coaster so much as a kid. It was... Yeah. We went to Disney a lot as a child. And, you know, Disney like doesn't have thrill rides except for like the Rock and Roller Coaster and the Tower of Terror. So I'd ride the Rock and Roller Coaster so much. A flat track compact Schwarzkopf? What do you mean? Is like a Wildcat? Yeah, but I'm curious to like ride it outdoors. I'm sure it's lame as hell. But alright, yeah, what do we want to do for this? The options are limitless. Anything on this list. Except like I'm not doing reverse free fall coaster because that'd be lame. These are actually... Oh, shit. What's it called? These are actually, like, the best roller coasters in the game, though. Like, it's really funny how good the, Could do a spinning wild mouse. Ooh, I wonder... Stupid idea. What if I do... What if I put a spinning toggle on this? Like, what happens? Or we could just do the best of both worlds. And we could put spinning mouse cars on this Jetstar 2. Which has a curved lift hill. How am I incorporating? Okay, wait, let me see what happens if I do this. Bottom of the drop. Bottom of the drop, we're going to put the curved lift hill in here. And what's going to happen? I can't simulate. It still thinks it's Viper. That's very funny. This is what Thuzies say when they say they want to renovate Viper. This is their idea. I'm really glad I bought this 12-pack of Miller High Lifes for a party I had last weekend, and then no one drank it because everyone brought their own, like, nice beer. Now I just get to sit with it. Alright. Is it going to slow down? That's what I'm curious about. I feel like it's going to slow down, like, to 4 miles an hour, but maybe not. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! That was actually less eventful than I expected. I expected more spinning. What I'll do is we'll do a turn into it. And now it should spin like a friggin' top. Still got our weird 0G stall thing over there. It's not spinning. What the hell? Okay, now it is. Yeah, it's a little underwhelming, though. Let's do... Yeah, we can leave it. But then I'm gonna do... Yeah, Viper is in the way of Viper. Then I'm gonna do this. Okay, I didn't think I'd be getting into cheat world, but... Now, I'm gonna go back, and it's definitely not gonna still exist. But... Yeah, it doesn't exist, but we'll be able to see the train go through it, which will be funny. The spiral lift is so slow, though. Anyone been on the Whizzer? Like, the one at California's Great America's gone. Much like the rest of that park. Oh! But... I do want to ride the Whizzer. I'm sad that they took out Shockwave instead of the Whizzer, but... Alright, let's see. Like, I wish so badly that I was able to ride Shockwave, because Shockwave looked mental. And I understand, like, it was definitely the right decision to do, to take out Shockwave instead of the Whizzer to put in Superman, but, like... Yeah, I know. I have a friend out there I'm gonna go visit sometime. Don't even know what's going on anymore. We took the station from Viper and we made a monstrosity. Yeah, I do really want to go. I've never been to Chicago, so it's high on my list of places I want to be. Like I said, it's just kind of far for me, unfortunately. That, like, I don't want to drive there, and plane tickets are expensive, but... Yeah, I've tried Theme Park Tycoon too, like, barely. It's not the hugest... Okay, this is gonna have terrible stats, and you only got 2 little trains. Alright. Alright. We're gonna let that sit. No, that's true, but you gotta understand that I'm in grad school and I make no money. That's the limiting factor. Unfortunately, I used to have money and it was really nice when I had money, but then I decided that I preferred being in grad school and enjoying my job than making money, which is very annoying. Have you been on the? What is it? The Intamin Hot Racer, that they have out in Australia. That one like just came out, right? Yeah, I like that better actually. This way. Yeah, yeah. It seems cool. The tire drive is a weird choice, but I like it. Okay, now you get to watch me make an arrow mega looper because this is pretty much what I always just do usually. And I've gotten very good at making them accurately. And RCT is perfect for it because in RCT you can like perfectly match the jankiness of arrows. In fact, I have a video coming out soon about like the jankiness of arrows, so I hope you enjoy. Yeah. Oh, Steel Taipan looks lit. And also ride the weird Hot Wheels arrow for me. That's my request. Like I said, I have this down to a science at this point. Yeah, it doesn't look like the best arrow, but it's interesting. I'll give it that. Yeah, this is me. Just this is what I usually do when I play RCT. Subs are on? What do you mean by that? There's a strong possibility that I'm... Yes, Gold Coaster, that's it. It used to be like Hot Wheels something something or other. Am I getting another phone? Oh, okay. That's gonna roll back, probably. This is exactly how Ron Toomer would make it. Notification. Like on the screen? The windstorm. I heard of the wind. What's the windstorm again? Is that... Oh, is that Vekoma thing? The fact that I know about these coasters in Brazil is both incredibly impressive and also quite sad. Oh, Schwarzkopf, okay. Isn't there's like a weird Vekoma like double? Yeah. Oh, this is a. Oh my, am I blanking on what's it called? It's the one on Dragon Mountain. It's literally a Batwing, but the corkscrew exits the other way. It's called the... Yeah, I'm blanking out. We'll just call it the weird Batwing for now. But yeah, more rides should do that because Batwings are elite. Batwings are amazing. They're way better than Cobra Rolls, and also this like just takes you... No, it's not the butterfly. It's called the something like not... I don't even know. I'm gonna look it up because you don't understand how excited I am for Dragon Mountain. I like no guarantees I'm actually going to see it. But bow tie, yes, the bow tie. That's it. Yeah, I really want to ride Dragon Mountain. And then I'll like go to Canada's Wonderland and see like Niagara Falls and like do the touristy stuff. Oh yeah, this is gonna stop at the mid course really hard, like any good Arrow Mega Looper would. 4 trains too much. Yeah, I don't know if you've never ridden a ride with a Batwing, you should because they're incredible. Viper at Darien Lake has one too. My friend rode Viper, like the Darien Lake one, and he says that it's one of the best. How's our Euthanasia coaster doing? Not bad. You want to ship in a boatload of people? Let's ship in a boatload of people. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I want to get to it this summer because I don't think it has a long time. And I can kind of drive to it. Alright, we're about to get like a huge influx of people. Also, I never opened this. I never opened the shuttle loop up. Whoops. Okay, let's see. You hear that? That's the sound of money. Yeah, because I did the poll beforehand when 15 people were like, yeah, I'll be on the stream. And then we were like, everyone was like, just do a sandbox. So I decided to do a sandbox. And then 4 people showed up. But y'all are making this fun. I appreciate it. Like, this devolved from, oh, well, we'll do like a... Yes, Dylan, tell him all the rides you operate in Carowinds. Yo, this is really slow. I have to say, so... Dylan, when I went to Carowinds, I went with my friend who, like, just tore her ACL, and so she couldn't ride Vortex for obvious reasons. And she was so pissed. Oh, good luck with that. Did not need to know that. Honestly, Vortex is my favorite B&M stand-up because it's over so quickly. Not even joking. But yeah, so my friend just tore her ACL, so she couldn't ride a stand-up for an obvious reason. It would have fully healed her. But she was so mad because she was like, I can't believe that you and Eric are in your 150th coaster and I can't be there with you. But she took dope pictures of me, so I appreciate that. But she was really pissed. She was like, I wanted to meet Dylan. And I'm like, you could have just like walked up to the platform and said hi. I don't know. We might go back to Carowinds this year though, so if that's the case, I will. Yeah, my friends are doing a yeah. We're gonna try. Carowinds isn't that. Carowinds works because my brother goes to UNC. Yeah, my brother goes to UNC, and Carowinds is close-ish to UNC, especially if I drive. So there's a strong possibility that I make Carowinds this year again. Fury's incredible. I can't believe how much I liked Fury. Yeah, absolutely. The Cyclone's a solid looper. It really is. But also, I want you to turn the trims off on Intimidator for me, which you said is very easy to do, right? 12... Oh, we hit the lateral G penalty. Okay, that makes sense. Where did we hit the lateral G penalty? What was that noise? I'm very new to this streaming thing, if you couldn't tell. Oh. Hello, K-Moy, you were just subscribed. I fucked this up the way I... No, Intimidator is... Okay, I rode Intimidator... The first day was 85 and really warm and humid. The second day we rode it, it was 50 and raining. And Intimidator was one of the best B&M hypers the first day, and it was one of the worst the second time I rode it. So I think it's a lot more just, like, sensitive to it. Because the trims still hit. I don't think I do. This is just kind of my, maybe I do. This is, like, my first, like, test stream, if that makes sense. But also, I, like, fucked it up because the first stream I had... Oh, there we go. Now we're getting them on the screen. Thanks, Dylan. Cheers. I don't think I can get donos until I hit 1,000. That's pretty much YouTube's deal with it, which is just drives me insane. Because there's hundreds of dollars I would have made if... Okay, wait, I need to see where the lateral G penalty is. I don't see... What? Yeah, there's hundreds of dollars I would have made if YouTube let me, like, make the money from my own streams. But no, that'd be... Not streams, my own videos. But... You gotta hit 1,000 subs. So, trying to push for that. Sorry if the newer videos get aggressively like, comment, subscribe-y, but it's like a big. Once I hit that milestone, I'll care about it less, just because it's like, you know. Yeah. YouTube kind of sucks, but at the same time, YouTube's good. I don't know. Okay, I think the lateral G penalties of these corkscrews, but I usually like it that you crawl through these corkscrews, so we'll do it Viper style. If you guys have never seen the POV of Viper, you owe yourself to go watch the POV of Viper and just pay attention to, the mid-core, pay attention to the trims after the Batwing, because did I do this wrong? Maybe. Like 31? Yeah, no, I really appreciate all the subs. Like, you guys have been really, like, I didn't expect to do this as much as I did, and everyone's just given me, like, an amazing outpouring of support, and I didn't expect, like, all the support and interest in the videos. And, you know, it's good to have, like, a small, like, devoted group of people who are really into the video, but, you know, if I could make money off of this, it'd be easier. Thank you. I try. They have you on Camp Snoop. What's open right now? Is Nighthawk open right now? If Nighthawk's open right now, I will laugh. Oh my god. You know, actually, I went to Six Flags America this year. I had 5 rides on Batwing in 2 hours, and it was incredible, but it also made me violently ill. Yeah, Nighthawk was down for like a year and a half. I was so pissed, because I keep talking to my friends about how good Batwing is, and I know everyone says that Nighthawk is way worse, but I still wanted to ride Nighthawk really badly. Yeah, I'm thinking when I go to, yeah, Batwing's incredible. I think Batwing is better than Tatsu. But I heard, obviously I don't have any experience on Nighthawk, but, you know, I hear the stories that, like, Nighthawk is, like, super rough, and, like, it fell into the ocean. Man, sometimes I grew up in Long Island, and so Great Adventure was my home park for the longest time, when I was a kid. But it was an hour and a half to get there, like, without traffic when I was a kid, so it's really far. Now I live in Philly. Now I live 45 minutes from Great Adventure and 45 minutes from Dorney, and if I lived like this close to Great Adventure back in the day, I would definitely have been a ride up. I ended up being a lifeguard, and that sucked. That was a terrible job. So, being a ride op sounds much cooler. And pretty much all the ops I've talked to or like interacted with, I found it really cool. Yeah, oh, I've been to Hershey a million times. That was our like family trip when we were kids. We used to do Hershey, Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and Disney. Out of the 3, Busch Gardens Williamsburg is probably my favorite. Then Hershey, and I never the biggest fan of Disney. And now my cousin works there. He works in Epcot, so now we go to Disney a lot. And you know, it's okay, but it's a good excuse for me to just go down to Florida and like go to Universal and go to Busch Gardens Tampa's on my. Yeah, no, I'll be there. I'll be there for Wildcats Revenge, definitely. I didn't get on Pantheon. We went last year, and Pantheon wasn't. Sorry, 2 years ago, Pantheon wasn't open yet, and I was pissed about that. We were like going up the lift hill on Alpi and just like staring out at Pantheon and being like, "You fucking asshole, SeaWorld, what are you doing?" Yeah, I know the paths are disgusting. I don't care. Our park rating is terrible. I wonder why. Oh, 10.12. Damn it. Okay, very close, but we gotta make some adjustments here. Alright. Is it true? I don't know if it's true, but I heard that they've backed off on the trims for Alpi a lot, which, if that's the case, like, good for them. They're very good at paying for attractions. Yeah, they are. I mean, hey, apparently there's going to be a replacement for Dragonfire soon, if, like, you know, random enthusiast pages are anything to be believed. Which they aren't, because they just make shit up as they go along. What am I doing here? Okay, all these parks are making up, like, the most BS rules these days. Not rules, the BS, like, you get what I'm talking about. As you could tell, I'm starting to feel it slightly. But all these parks are coming out of the BS. It's like the world's biggest underflip. It's like, what the fuck does an underflip mean? Yeah, I think you've mentioned that before. Alright, this is gonna be under 10. It's okay, you can do it. You can do it, Dylan. Yeah. I feel that way about certain people. I met, like, people on the... Because, you know, in this hobby, I met a lot of people through the internet. And most people are the way that they... Most people are the way that they, like, present themselves. But some people, like, I'll think are assholes. And then I meet them in person. Like, wait, they're actually a nice person. And then I go back on Facebook and realize that, oh, they're still an asshole on Facebook. So never mind. Not you, Dylan. You're funny. I swear. Yeah, exactly. It's like when Jersey Devil launched, I remember they had a campaign. It's like the world's tallest single rail coaster, and all the local like newspapers were like, Six Flags Great Adventure to open the world's tallest coaster, and I'm like, we've had the world's tallest coaster for like 2 decades at this point. It's not even impressive anymore. Hey, 90-foot tall. We basically got the 90-foot. This is the Viper loop. This is how it is. This is how it looks. And you go through the loop way too fast, which I think is also correct. Yeah, that's way too fast, and I love it. Yeah, until they, like, put a friggin', like, swing launch on Dragster, which is gonna be terrible. I'm anti-swing launch, by the way. I've decided I'm anti-swing launch. No, Ka is still impressive. Ka's still a lot of fun. And every time I'm over at Great Adventure, I try to ride it. Runaway Mine Train vibe. You want the Runaway Mine Train vibes. You gotta just, like... You gotta do, like, this. Let's see, we can do it. Why isn't my... There we go. This is what, like, the Runaway Mine Train hill feels like. It feels like this. I went with my brother and my, like, best friend since childhood. We went to Great Adventure over the summer. And they're not, like, you know, they like roller coasters. They're not, like, into the hobby like I am. And... we were like, are we gonna ride the mine train? I'm like, guys, trust me, you gotta ride the mine train, and you gotta sit in the front car. Trust me, he's a really good airtime hill. They're like, okay. And my friend brought like 5 of his other friends, and they were all just high as balls. So they were... No, I love it. The more I ride it, the more I love it. Sorry, but anyways. Yeah, if you ride it in the first row, there's that hill over the water that I call the Magnum Hill, which feels like one of the triangle hills on Magnum, and it's absolutely amazing. You get yeeted up into the seat. It's incredibly uncomfortable. If you want it, here, boom. I love This doesn't make this doesn't have the hill though. Like the recreation of Runaway Mine Train in the game doesn't have the hill, which makes me really sad because the hill's the best part of the ride. I get it though. It is quite painful. Welcome back. I hope your shower went okay. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to shower now because apparently my apartment's leaking. This is the Runaway Mine Train. I'm trying to make a point, but the Runaway Mine Train Roller Coaster Tycoon doesn't have the airtime hill. We're gonna toss it. All right, I think it's time for an RMC. We're making an RMC. Doing research. Normal funny. I'm just gonna grab it. Actually, a kitty RMC sounds like a fun idea. Where is it though? Hypercoaster. Okay, now we should have it. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna build a kitty. We're gonna build a kitty RMC. I'm gonna say max height 50 feet. Wait, that's a lie. I gotta go a little higher so we could do an RMC pre-lift. Alright, here we go. RMC pre-lift. I hate RMC pre-lifts. They suck. Oh, let's just move around in random directions and if they threw a 0G roll into the pre-lift, it'd be cool because you just get oodles of hang time. It'd be like a JoJo roll. They don't do that. They just they just make these stupid little. I hate it. That's why Twisted Timbers is elite because Twisted Timbers doesn't have a pre-lift. But also, they released that kitty model. Remember, a while ago, they released the kitty model, and then no one bought it. It'd be perfect. Would it be a kiddie ride if it had a barrel roll down drop? Because that's where I'm going right here. That's not a kiddie ride, right? But also, it looks sick. Twisted Timbers is one of the best RMCs, which is wild because it's tiny. It's so good. It's still gonna have elite ejector airtime because it's an RMC, even though it's for kids. Really? I've heard Untamed is another level. But that just might be because it's just a bunch of Americans go over to Europe and they're like, wow, look at how amazing everything is over here because, grass is always greener on the other side. I know the paths are disgusting. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? The most untidy park in the country. Dabbed. Yeah, Zadra seems. My friend was in Poland this summer. The friend I rode Vortex with, he was in Poland this summer, and he didn't go to Energylandia. And I could not believe him. I tried to, That's the Benchwarmer plugin, which is elite. If you play Roller Coaster Tycoon, there are plugins you can get. Yeah. So here's Benchwarmer. It puts benches and trash things onto all the stuff, so it's very helpful. Yeah, so my other friend, James, and yeah, I know. I've wanted to go to Poland for non-roller coaster related reasons for a while too. Like I said, I'm poor. But my plan is when I finish up my doctorate, I'm gonna take a ooh. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. It's a kiddie ride. The plan is when I finish up my doctorate, I'm gonna take a trip around Europe and just live in hostels and backpack and hit up all the parks. I really want to ride Gootery because I'm insane. So that's very high on my list. Is this a kiddie ride anymore if I added like 3 inversions? Yeah, no, it's definitely too intense for a 6-year-old. But if I were 6 and I saw this ride, I would definitely want to ride it. Yeah, my family keeps talking about... My dad wants to do a trip to, like, France. I don't know why. He wants to go to Disneyland Paris, and I'm like, please don't. We don't need to go to Disneyland Paris. We need to go to Parc Asterie and ride Goodery a bunch. He would hate that. He would hate that. So if it's an RMC, it's got to have a bunch of... Yeah, I rode Big Bad Wolf when I was like 6, 7. My first coaster. Then Loch Ness Monster the next time I went to BGW. My first trip was 99. I want to ride Goodery so badly. You don't understand. Yeah, I missed Drakenfire by a year. And I remember going to Busch Gardens and asking the lady on the train ride what that blue ride was in the corner that they refused to talk about, and she refused to talk about it. I was just endlessly fascinated about Drakenfire, but I missed it by a year. Imagine who I'd be today if I rode Drakenfire. Maybe I would hate arrows more, actually. Because when I was a kid, I liked the Scream Machine, but I rode it like once every time I went. I rode it once, and I'm like, I'm done. Skull Mountain is actually an elite ride, by the way. I hope you all enjoyed the Great Adventure Coaster Roast thing. If you did watch that, if you didn't, it's on the channel. But I had fun doing it. It was really easy. Ooh, that's a painful first one. Yeah, I mean, so on the way, Great Adventure's on the way home for when I visit my family. They're still on Long Island, so when I drive back from Philly to visit my family, it's 5 minutes off the road, which makes it really easy to go to. So I literally, that day was New Year's Eve. I was going home for New Year's to, like, spend time with my family. Oh, yeah, no, I really want to ride it as Blue Hawk now. I'm curious to see how much better it is. But, man, that's a good-looking RMC. Not much of a kiddie ride, but it works as an RMC. Yeah, I lost my track. Yeah, I literally came in that day. I walked in, rode Nitro once, just shit posted on all the coasters, and left. And it took me about 45 minutes. Yeah, I want to ride it mostly because I'm curious to see, like, you know, how good Viper would be with this. I really hope Six Flags does that route. I feel like at this point, it's, like, the cheaper route to go. You know, like, instead of tearing down the ride and getting a new one, just put vests on it and call it a day. And then Viper would probably be one of the best coasters in the country. Not that it isn't now, but besides the point. This kind of looks like a really good ride, I won't lie. Like, these hills would give sick airtime. This reminds me of, what's it called? Wildfire at Kilmartin. Imagine Wildfire, like, had the barrel roll after that. No, I haven't done Vegas, but I plan to very soon, because every one of my friends, like, wants to do a trip to Vegas, like, my friend groups. And I'm like, I'll go to Vegas, but you just need to know that I'm going to spend, like, 6 hours hanging out in the Adventure Dome. Looping Canyon Blaster. I mean, it's... The layout's identical to Carolina Cyclone, but I'm sure it's... from everything I've heard, it's better. But, okay, we'll make another RMC. We'll make a big-ass RMC now. I'll take suggestions for it. I like boomerangs. I am a fan of boomerangs. So, growing up... No, I do really want to ride Canyon Blaster, and I've heard it, like, runs way faster for some reason. But I grew up with the Sidewinder at Hershey, which just sucked forever. It always had good track work, but then whatchamacallit? It had good track work, but like the trains just hurt so much. And then they put vests on it, and it became incredible. And once they put vests on it, I'm like, wow, this is actually a surprisingly good ride. So now, like, it's Jolly Rancher themed, but people still don't ride it because it's a boomerang. And every time I go to Hershey, I ride it like a couple times because it's really good. Okay, I'll take suggestions for this RMC here. You want an element, LMK. Also, we're not going to make it the same color as... I went like lightning rod style with the launched lift hill, so... Yeah, boomerangs are better than people say. SLCs are better than people say. You can't do a Cobra roll on it. Actually, you can. Can you? I think you can't do a... Ooh, wait. Ooh. This could work. I could do a weird-ass little Cobra roll thing. A reverse Cobra roll would be like this, though, right? Like, it'd be like... And then... Drop down like this, and then go backwards. I think that's how it works, right? Actually, that looks pretty sick. That's probably really fun. Yeah, you can't do, like, corkscrews on the... yeah. You can't do corkscrews or, like, versions in the middle here, but it's good enough for me. They can't find the bathroom? They have the bathroom. It's right here. Super easy to get to. Yeah, double up. Like that. Oh, that probably gives sick airtime in the front. Yeah, that looks dope. I've never been on an Intamin looper, and I want to. Like Colossus at Thorpe Park, like, it seems like a stupid ride, but I still want to ride it. Spiral Death Roll. Well, if we want to do Death Roll, it's gotta be... We can do that, but I'm gonna drop it. We get more speed. And then Death Roll coming out. And then it's gonna go sideways like that. That's kind of like a reverse Death Roll, but it seems cool. Oh yeah, that thing flies through that. Wave turns are hard to do. Like, you can kind of do it in RCT, but it doesn't really work well because you can't, like, slant the banked pieces. That's good enough. Yeah, it's more underflip than, like, death roll thingy, but the train goes through it really fast, so you can call it a death underflip. You know, I'm sure Hershey would put that into their marketing materials, right? Yeah, it looks janky, but it's good enough. Good enough for where we are. What I want to do is I want to add a vertical loop, but you can't do that because Alan Schilke is afraid of positive G's. Haven't you heard? They like to... Oh, wait, I could do that. That's it. We're turning off collision and we're doing a straight vertical loop. I forget how to do that, though. Oh, sorry, it's disable clearance checks, right? Perfect. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. This is how I like to do wave, like coming up and like doing the doing like this sort of thing. Bye, Dylan. Glad you had fun. Thank you for coming. Honestly, though, a vertical loop on an RMC would be sick. They should do it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna run this to like 10, so it's like 9:30 now, so we got another half hour. If you have any stupid ideas, this is your chance to get them in. That's a lie. I want just quick ejector pops here. Oh no, I've done rides and no limits. I mean, honestly, if you all are interested, I could show you one of my rides and no limits. They're all arrow loopers. Shocking. You can't do an... Ah, wait a second. That's just stupid enough to work. Alright, let's finish this up and then... Alright, cool. We'll do that, but let's finish this RMC. Yeah, I think it worked I think it came out decently well. Like, I've done a couple of them. They're all really labor intensive, which is why I don't do it that frequently. You know, make the snake line because that's how we gotta do it. We gotta do it out here. Alright, let's see. How many we got? We got 3 trains to 2 block zones. It's elite. Yeah, Arrow Track is beautiful. There's a hand-built quality to it that you don't get. And not to sound like a... I don't know. I'm a bit of an old soul. I have like a 40-year-old motorcycle. I like, you know, like old cars. I like old music. That sort of thing. So, and it would kind of make sense that I'd be into arrows, but... I don't know. They just have a character you don't get on newer rides. Like, you know, Magnum and Steel Force, like, stat-wise, they're pretty much identical, but Magnum is so much better. Even though Steel Force is the one in my home park. It's a good ride. It's a good ride. I like it. But compared to Magnum, it's, like, not even. $8.12, $8.89, not bad. Okay, we'll leave this for now. Now I get to see how this is gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we're gonna try getting into no limits from here. Oh, okay. Oh no, you have an update. It's gonna be like 2 megabytes, so come on, buddy, you can do it. 23 megabyte. Why are there patches coming to no limits? Like what are they updating? What do you mean, how's the campaign? Please stop this. Update no limits. That's all I want. And let me restart. Okay, I'm doing my best here. I think the internet might be mad about just like trying to stream. How's the bubbly? Bro, those are 2 very different things. I just finished the second High Life. That's probably gonna be it. If we do this again and we get like a more we get a more rowdy stream, then I'll be happy to turn up more. It's not the... Okay, unfortunately my no limits is not working, but I can open Planco. I have some crazy shit in Planco. I was debating doing... The problem with Discord is that I'm lazy with making more platforms. Basically. I thought about, like, oh, okay, would it be better if I do this stream on Twitch? Would it be better if I, like, you know, make a Discord or whatever? But, you know, the YouTube is enough work as it is, so pick one and just kind of stay in that lane, at least for now. If, like, I continue to do this and, like, I blow up more, then yeah, sure, like, we switch to, like, Twitch and Discord and stuff. But for now... No, we'll see down the line. Alright, well. So I gotta try something here. Try something wild. Oh, my computer did not like that. My computer really didn't like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. There we go. We should have Planco. I hope. Bro, this ain't working well. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. Yeah. Okay, cool. We good. I wanted to. Probably not. Yeah, you came back to Planco. Who's the first Stone Croc? Okay, this is the one I think has the best coaster I've ever made, which is this sick RMC that I've done. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here it is. Here's the RMC. And it's rather large. Let's oh wait, wrong. Okay. No. Is there only one train? Oh god, this is running one train ops. Alright, we're gonna wait for it to get back to the station so we could do like a full POV from the beginning. Okay, here we go. Do front row or back row? I think I'm gonna do back row. This back row is better. Actually, you can see better in the front, though. I even did the stupid RMC pre-lift thing. Look, there's a stupid airtime hill, 0G roll. Also, you can see the 400-foot Giga I made in the background. I hate RMC pre-lifts, but I felt like I had to do it because, you know, it matches. Hopefully this isn't too loud for you, but it's kind of loud for me. The transitions aren't perfect because it's Planet Coaster and it's impossible to make perfect transitions. But I think the layout's pretty sound. Like the end of there, like, this doesn't work well. And it drives me insane because I took forever trying to, like, fix this shit. But you can't. It's just impossible to do. I really enjoyed the second half, though. The second half's fun. I tried to, like, use the terrain. This is, like, a really slow, like, hang-timey barrel roll. I mean, let's be real, though. Like, if you're watching this, you'd probably ride a fucking wacky worm, so... Yeah, so that's that. That's the one I'm probably the most proud of. I made... Oh, is this the 400-foot tall Giga Coaster that goes to nowhere? Yep. It just shoots you off here. This I made... This is exactly what it looks like, which is just a disgusting mine train. I have more fun parks, though. Let's see. Canyon of... I think it's this one. That's the real reason I want Planko 2, is just to be able to make more realistic rides. It just doesn't work well. There's some good stuff in here, though. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Wait, is this the right one? This is not the right one. Whoops. Okay, this is the right one. I hope. I have a park with like 20 roller coasters I made, and I really like a lot of them, so I'm hoping this is the right one. Also, sorry I'm eating peanuts, but I have munchies. Yeah, the beers are empty. Just doing a double check. Yeah, I think this is the right one because it's taking forever to load. Only planters, man. I live across the street from... Right now, it's like 9:45 p.m. So... Yeah, hello from the future. Wait, aren't you? But yeah. You're not in front of the date line. Yeah, here it is. This park runs really slowly though because I have a million rides in it. There's a lot of fun stuff. Like this Woody's a real fun one. It's broken down, which is annoying. We'll come back to that one. What do we got? Oh yeah, this. Mainly a little single rail thingy, like kind of in the vein of... I don't even know how to describe it. Oh, this one I made a Giga Phantom's Revenge. So it's exactly what it sounds like. It's Phantom's Revenge with the 300-foot drop. It's also broken down. Oh, yeah, okay. I have a crazy bobsled, which is probably broken. Oh, it's not broken down. I'll hop on this one, which is apparently stacked on the brake run. It is stacked. Okay. What is this lady who's just sitting there? The fun slash annoying thing about Planet Coaster is that like bobsleds and like side friction coasters and stuff like that like don't fly off the track. Which is stupid, but also really fun because you can just like, you can make stupid designs that would never work in real life. Like, I think this is like, they're more concerned about the head chopper than the tree that like broke into the middle of the track. Like, imagine a bobsled that... Okay, ignore the tree. Imagine a bobsled that goes this fast. How sick would that be? The frame rate is terrible because I have like 20 coasters in this park, so I apologize. Yeah, see here it's like, you just like hit the side. And it's like, you can't do it, well, you can with like mods. It like doesn't let you go over a certain angle. But I think companies should think about making intense bobsleds because they'd be cool. Yeah, see, hit the wall again. I think this is just to get back to the... I always dreamed when I was a kid that there'd be like an arrow suspended with inversions. Here's the thing though, if I wanted to work at a coaster company, I totally could. I have a master's degree in mechanical engineering. But I don't want to move out to Utah. Yeah, I like Avalanche. Sorry, Reptilian. Now we don't need to see the arrow. It's exactly what you expect, which is just a ridiculous arrow looper. But it's a terrain looper. Runs down the mountain. Got all these inversions in it. The inverted coaster's good. And it's closed. Why is it closed? What I like you can do with Planet Coasters, like, you could do like horizon lock POVs from the back. I didn't even know that actually, which is surprising because I feel like I know everything about arrows, but that sounds sick. I mean, in theory it should work. Like, there's no reason it shouldn't work. You know? But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one, like this giant dive loop. Yeah, I like Horizon Lock POVs. Yeah, basically Giga Alpengeist. But like, how fun would that be? Oh, we'll hopefully Giga Phantom's Revenge will be open by the time this is over. But then I gave it a, oh no, this isn't a bad wing. It doesn't know how to do vertical loops though, it like freaks out when it does vertical loops, as you can see. Yeah, I feel like B&M's like not adventurous enough, you know? Like, they could totally, like, you know, they're getting contracts for hypers and gigas. Why not make, like, why not make a friggin' hyper invert? I still think the invert's their best model. Like, obviously Fury's the best coaster they made, but if they made, like, a 300-foot tall invert, it's probably better than Fury. At least in my opinion. Let's see. Is the Phantom's Revenge thing open? It's still broken. What are you doing, Lloyd? Oh, he's fixing a breakdown on another. Fixing a breakdown on another ride, and he thinks he should take a break soon. Fuck you, Lloyd. You're going here. No, you're not just hanging around. You're going to fix my little Phantom's Revenge thing. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna get on Raging Bull soon. Great America is pretty high in my lineup, you know. Not my lineup. Pretty high in my desire to go. Because I just want to go to Chicago. And Great America is a good park. Yeah, I call this the Spectre because I'm like, well, Phantom, that's close enough to Phantom, right? Okay, good job, Lloyd. Look at this poor dude. He is not happy to be here. Look at that body language. What's up, dude? You alright? You alright? You hanging in there? You hanging in there? Poor fella. Anyways. On to our Phantom ride. Oh yeah, also the brake run goes through a vertical loop. Look at that. Yeah. Dude does need to shrink. Test results. Train 3. Right, let's go. Let's get this going. Have I built a boomerang yet? No, I'm not building a boom. I mean, I could put down a boomerang. I'm not gonna build a boomerang from scratch. Okay, now there's no one on the train. We're gonna speed this up a little. We're gonna get to the next cycle. Get people. Alright, this one seems like there's actually... It's the wrong... Back to train 1. Look, people! Yeah! Look how excited they are. On train 1, we can see the stats, too. This is like my dream ride, by the way. This is like if Steel Phantom were a Giga. Not like, this is if Steel Phantom were a Giga. We'll do seat 2 just to switch things up. I can make the drop crazier though. That I will admit. Oh, the frame rate is stuttering so hard. Planco is so poorly optimized, it's hilarious. We need that straight track in between to make it real Arrow style. But oh, how good would this be? It's like 90 something. Actually, watching this now, I realize this is way too smooth for an Arrow. Yeah, it's just like, I built a good computer. Like, this is a good computer, and just Planco just doesn't run with a lot of rides. I think this is like the limit, basically. Yeah, that vertical loop going over the brake run. Oh yeah, after this it's just like a turnaround. Yeah, that totally makes sense. But yeah, this would be sick. How big's the drop? You hit 100. It's a 303-foot drop off the quarry wall. Yeah, I mean, Frontier is not, like, bless their souls, but Frontier is not the best game developer. Like, if any of you watch F1, they built, like, an F1 simulator game, which is just absolutely wretched. It's horrendous. Here's a discount Loch Ness Monster. You don't need to see the POV. You can get the idea from it. And then this was a, this is just a giant strata I call Go for Launch. Very creative ride name. But it has like the Ride to Happiness like thing where you pop up and then you turn and then you drop down like 361 feet. Like that would be sick. Oh my god, I was stuttering so badly. You've done Ride to Happiness? How'd you like it? I mean, I'm sure it was amazing. It seems amazing. They all broken down. This is just a B&M hyper. It's a good B&M hyper, but it's just a B&M hyper. And then I made this disgustingly long. All the rides are broken down. I didn't hire enough mechanics. Here's the RMC, if you couldn't tell, which is also broken down. This thing's like 8,000 feet, though. Yeah, 7,895 feet, because I couldn't stop myself. And, like, the terrain on this map is just too good. So you, like, go down, like, this little peninsula, and then you go, like, this is the mid-course right here, and then you drop off, and it's, like, a whole nother ride. Really? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be honest. I really gotta pee right now. And it's 9:59, so I said I'm gonna stop at 10. But yeah, this was fun. Thank you for coming. The 4 people, which I'm, totally fine with. It was still enjoyable hanging out with all y'all. And yeah, I think this is gonna be where I call it. Sign off. And so I'll see you all later. I have a new video coming out tomorrow, so I hope you all enjoy it. It's more like engineering oriented. So I hope you enjoy that. Some nerdy stuff, but I think it's really interesting. And yeah. Alright. See you guys later. Wait, I mean, I gotta get rid of the game first because it's taking up my screen, so I can't turn off the stream. Yeah, but thanks, guys. Y'all have a good night. And I'll turn off the stream in 2 seconds when I can. Planko takes up my screen. Perfect. Okay. How do I turn it off?